nice. The ones up here are crazy good.
Yes, I mean, I like H Mart, but I think Waddy's is totally better.
Yeah.
Super nice.
My experience has been way better with Waddy's.
Like we've gotten like most of the stuff we get from H Mart is good, but there was like a time when we got like some meat that did not smell good and we wanted throwing it out. Hope getting Schmaj it made him happy that you're learning to crochet a pumpkin. Nice. He loves pumpkins.
Enjoying gratuitous amounts of carbs. I'm off keto for the first time in a year and a half.
Oh,
congrats.
Nice.
Loved hanging out with you guys. Likewise, believe me. Let's see. They also have samples galore. I thought that said sampled gator for a second.
I did too. I was like,
did we fly back to Florida on accident?
I think they have gator at the Waddy's.
They've had it. I don't think they always have it.
Yeah.
But they have had it before. What a mess this stuff is. Look at it. It's not often I do this, guys, but I can tell summer's over and moisture's low.
Sucking down beet juice. Life is good.
Whoa, what?
Living your best life, clinkers. Just
what?
like a missed beet juice. It's like not like when people like talk about like I'm gorging myself on carbs. It's like it's beet juice.
I mean, like vegetable sugars and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Definitely not keto friendly, right? And I would miss them.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking of like carbs, I've like realizing that I'm like super craving some like Alfredo, so I might be making some of that very soon. Mr. Weird Carbs. I love carbs. Yeah, there's so much stuff with keto that you don't think about as like you have to be careful with, because it's like low on sugar, low on carbs. You have to be like really careful about it. Tipsy says, was a fun con. Hope you guys are tired. Oh, I mean,
oh
definitely.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun, but we are tired.
Yeah, for sure.
Worth it. Just popped in to say hi. I'm super exhausted. Love to you all. Good night. Hope you have a nice night, Cedar. Thanks so much for stopping to say hey. Happy anniversary once again to you and Brian. Love having you guys around. Whoa.
Carrots, beets, parsnips. Missed them all. Ooh, parsnips.
I actually really appreciate Clinker's taste in food, I think.
It's Bojangles and beets.
Bojangles and beets. Well, what is happening with this dough?
Says the hydration is really low.
Yeah, it got all crazy.
Ooh. Daph says I may make more French fries instead of the oil. As they usually, if
Did you do carpaccio and French fries? That's awesome.
If you make sure to clean the oil and keep it. Like you can usually use it a couple times, get use out of it.
Yes, I was complaining about the content vacuum. Happens every year. Oh yeah, I felt it last year for sure.
Yeah. Bojangles and beets. Tiger shared a picture of the start of the crochet pumpkin, just a couple rows in a circle. Cool.
I think that dough is pooched.
No,
I can save it.
I need to eat it.
I can save it.
Need to eat it.
Probably does need a little rest. I'm going to start on the other one. Let this rest a bit. Because the gluten here is like extra tight today for some reason. Could be that it's slightly colder and drier.
We also hand mixed it, right?
I did. But normally that doesn't make too much difference. This one feels better. So the Lebanese garlic sauce, dude, nice.
Ooh.
That stuff is amazing.
Watching the Halloween pumpkin carving competition. I like how it's like not even October yet, and they're like, it's Halloween time. Here we go, let's go. Eaten so many salads in the past 3 days. You call me a salad spinner?
Ugh.
Oh Lord. But yeah, like pumpkin carving is crazy. I've done like a little bit of it, but like the way people will like shave things to have different like sort of like color in a way is really cool. It's not even that it's officially Halloween time, I feel like, when it's October. But I tend to get annoyed when I go into the store and they're selling Halloween stuff and it's like August.
I'm fine with that. Don't sell Halloween stuff at the same time as Christmas stuff, right? Let's just do one holiday at a time.
No, yeah, beets will do it. It'll make you poop weird. Speaking from experience.
Recent experience.
So we have a friend that it's like October 1st. He like without fail will post on Facebook like his like spooky scary skeletons playlist.
So like 13 hours of spooky scary skeletons.
It's amazing. Some serious talent to carve pumpkins at it. Yeah, it's super interesting. Don't do Halloween till it's in your area. It's a shame, like, I always wanted to, like, pass out candy to kids, but trick-or-treating is really, like, just not as popular as it was when we were kids. So I never really I've done it a little bit, but I don't think it'll happen out here since we're in apartments. I mean, you're allowed to do Halloween. I'm just saying, from a commercial point of view, like, America's need to, like, push, like, holidays and seasons on you before they're really there, I feel like loses sort of the specialness of it. Like, if you start seeing Halloween stuff in August, it doesn't make me as excited for Halloween.
It's going to be one of those
October.
political discussions, I can tell.
Started decorating this weekend, only because I work so much during the week, because it's a little, now that, or it's still a little early, not until the week after Spooktober starts. That makes sense. I really like decorating for holidays, but it's hard finding time for that. Like, you gotta like set aside time for it. Watching this dough, Graham needs to toss the last one.
Nah, it'll be fine.
He just needs to use his strong arms.
No, I needed a rest bad.
No, it's tired.
Also, I can't because I don't have any more.
Jeff, I don't think I will.
There we go. Some of it looks fine. It'll be alright.
See, I'm going to be way more excited about Christmas time when it's Christmas time. Like, nobody wants to celebrate Thanksgiving, and what's up with that? What about the food, huh? The food holiday. That's gonna be weird, actually. I have a convention I have to go set up for the day after Thanksgiving, so I'm not really sure what our plans for that day will be. Gotta go work on my beet poops.
Enjoy that.
Have a good one, Skits. I mean, Clinker, sorry. Skits didn't tell us about her beet poops. She might have some, but she wouldn't tell us about them. Food holiday is awesome,
It could
right?
happen to you!
No, no, no. I don't want holiday promotions. I don't want. I want us to celebrate holidays and seasons within a time appropriate for it, if that makes sense. I feel like doing it too early reduces the magic. Purple.
You guys are nasty.
I mean,
I'm nasty too.
It's accurate. It happens to you. So excited about the holidays. Are you a big Christmas fan, Cookie? I'm excited because it's gonna be cold for Christmas.
It's gonna be chilly. Damn.
Gonna make a jack-o'-lantern. What kind of do you like to do a classic one, Tiger, or do you do like a crazy design jack-o'-lantern? Yeah, it's the opposite. The opposite. Tiger says, heard back from the appraiser, so we should hopefully be good to go on the house soon.
Nice.
So,
Congrats. Glad it wasn't too long of a wait. Longer than you liked, but not too long.
Wombat says, hi all, welcome back. I'm trying canned hummus, so you guys don't have to. Verdict, no bueno.
I have bad news, Wombat. I have tried it as well.
Yeah.
I agree with your sentiment. No bueno.
Major issues with ordinance before the 1970s it might be lead paint. Ooh. If you paint over it, do you still have to worry about it? I'm not entirely sure how that works. Like if you cover it, will it reduce any risk?
No, I think you have to get it like removed and treated or something.
Jeez. So for Thanksgiving we are going to the coast for a week, and we intend to wear nothing but pajamas. That is like that's the best kind of holiday I think we can have.
Alright. There we go. Saved.
Tried hummus. It's interesting that thing I actually go for. I think that, like, you've talked before about having some issues with, like, textures and stuff, and hummus is definitely an interesting sort of, like, texture. It's my holidays unless I leave the house. Yeah. It will likely be Christmas for us this year. I think it'll be a pajama kind of holiday.
For sure. I mean, every other day, too, if I can help it.
Yeah. I'd say that dough came together, right?
Yeah. Saved it.
Well, if we go to the beach in a swimsuit. Damn, you're gonna put a swimsuit on in November? Like, it's gonna be some cold water, man.
It's always kind of cold, though.
I'd say it is the Pacific Ocean.
We're used to, like, the Atlantic, like, Caribbean Ocean.
It's like
hot sometimes.
Yeah, so as soon as you get in the ocean, it feels like boiling. Oh, it's right for Christmas. You're going to Rome.
Oh, that's right.
Or is this? Were you talking about Thanksgiving now? For Thanksgiving, we're going to the coast for a week. Gonna wear pajamas.
Okay, I was about to say I thought he was talking about Thanksgiving.
Seen Middle Eastern brand canned hummus and consider buying something. Taking the bullet on that one. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's always like tough because like we buy hummus all the time, but it is like one of those foods that's like so cheap if you get the ingredients and make it at home. But it's not instant like just buying it from the store, right? But you get like the tahini and like you get like the dried chickpeas. You can make so much hummus.
All right. Noodle cutting. I feel like it's been forever since I've done this.
Which way says, think every day since May it's been a PJ day for me unless you had to leave the house for a doc's appointment. Yeah.
Spicy black garlic ramen. How you doing, Jane Henry?
Hey.
I felt very privileged to not have been hanging out with Jane for the first time this weekend, but for the second time.
That's right. My Tiger's gonna head for bed.
All right, Tiger. Have a good one. Thanks for chilling with us. Happy to hear the news about the appraiser. And thanks again for that 12-month resub on Sunday. I do appreciate you.
Sunny, being cute. What are you doing over there?
Try making hummus and screwed it up death.
Oh no. What were you?
What the heck, man?
What'd you do? What happened?
What the heck?
Can't wait to set up a new Christmas tree. I actually have room. It's always tricky because I do love having a Christmas tree in the house. It means you gotta take care of it. Here we are. The noodles.
Sunny.
Sunny. What are you doing, weirdo? What are you doing? Jane, what's for dinner tonight for you? I was craving ramen.
Yeah, we talked about it on the flight home, and I was like, I'm just gonna make ramen tonight. Something easy.
It's funny because I actually watched Chef, the John Favreau.
Yeah,
Favreau movie on the way back, and Graham was I was like, you know what I'm craving? Because I've been watching Chef. Graham's like, oh, the Cuban sandwiches. And
Cubans, Cubanos.
I was like, no, but they are good. Great movie. It was good.
I liked it a lot. I kind of wish the second half had been like a little bit longer, where they were like touring different parts of the states and covering like regional cuisine with his son.
Yeah,
I kind of wish that part had been a little longer, because that could have been a movie that I really loved.
Yeah,
but the rest of it was like still good, but like that was easily my favorite part.
Yeah, I just wanted that to be more.
Part where they're like trying Texas barbecue. Like imagine if they had hit like the Midwest and done like regional specialties there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, like doing the thing where they went to Texas and they got like the Texas barbecue, and then they like altered the menu to have that. Like I thought that would have been really cool to see in different cities.
Yeah, how was Mass in San Diego actually? Man, I'm so excited for Christmas this year. So I'm pretty much guaranteed to be with my fiance for a while. She'll be my wife then.
Oh,
woo! We're excited for you.
When are you guys getting married? What's the plans for all that? It's pretty soon, yeah?
Sonny, do you need to go out?
It's been a while. Do you take her?
If you take her, there'll be ramen when you get back.
Oh, I'm putting a robe on. It's chilly. I think I have to upgrade my little like foot rug over here.
Cookie, have you seen the chef show that's on Netflix right now? Because Favreau did that one too, I think.
Oh, really? Is
and,
it
I think it's like an extension, but it's like it's not like a fictional story. Yeah, I think. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen a single episode yet, but it looks pretty good. Let's see. I like how they gave Aaron Franklin and Roy Choice screen. Yeah, I thought that was really cool. You haven't seen it. I gotta check it out. November, we're getting married on paper. Nice. Missed out. My flight was at 9. Oh gosh, Jane. Well, I'm glad you made it home safely. Yeah, Miss Ruby went to Mass.
She went to church on Sunday. I'm sure that is a different kind of experience than say in the Catholic Church, right?
Yes.
Down there.
I don't know if it's different there from anywhere else. Catholics are pretty on brand pretty much everywhere you go. I'll say this as a former Episcopalian. We're going to bring this to just below boiling by adding hot water, which is also going to help stretch it between a couple of different bowls. Look at our broth here. Did you guys see the oil droplets on top there? It's not too thick. It is pretty dark. We're going to put a bright red tare in there because it's made of gochujang and black garlic. Let's get our gochugaru. Oh, it's already out. Done. Let's see. Did you guys know there's a Costume Quest TV series? I didn't, but I also don't know what that is. I think I'm not going to cut the eggs tonight. Let's see how these look. Yes. Exactly what I wanted. I want to make green green Thai curry, but I don't know if it's because I liked it or if I just missed my fiance. It's her favorite thing to make. You should learn how to make it. I had a great time learning how to make Amanda's favorite foods. Welcome back. Thank you so much, Ein. How you doing tonight? You're Episcopalian too? I mean, you know, if you want to get real technical, I'm an atheist now, but I was brought up Episcopalian. Got baptized in the Episcopalian Church. How long did you marinate your eggs? So, there's a y-axis on this calculation, and before anybody gets scared, all that means is like if you have less time to marinate, you just make a stronger marinating solution. So this was equal parts soy sauce and mirin, and then I matched that volume with sake. That's all this is. If you want to, you can add extra sake or water to it if you're going to pickle them a little bit longer. But my rule of thumb is never more than about... If you're going with this strength, you never want to go more than about 3-4 hours. Maybe now that I have a good camera, I might stream me making it when my parents leave for anywhere. I know the feeling. Wombat was raised Episcopalian too. There you go. Second generation atheist. Entry story: I got married to wifey in Costa Rica by the Episcopalian bishop. Cool. Got married by Hawaiian chieftain. We got married by one of Amanda's best friends, who happens to be a pagan priestess, and neither one of us are in the pagan faith at all. But we just really wanted to be married by one of our best friends, and she did wonderfully. It was a fantastic ceremony. We were really happy with it. All right, I should actually get food ready. I guess I promised Amanda it would be ready when she got back inside. Let's see if I can keep my promise. Probably not though. All right. Oh, yeah. See, I messed up already.
It's like a dad and daughter walking home, and said, I don't know, they were talking about candy, I guess. And he was like, well, I could, dark chocolate would work, and he's like, yeah, but dark chocolate just isn't that good. And she's like, no way, it's totally good. And I was like, yeah, dark chocolate's great. He was like whenever Fed Sonny, he's like, hey Sonny, how's it going? Even though your mom's kind of crazy, and I'm like, no way. You got good opinion.
You know you go and kick that guy's ass?
Yeah, his daughter's really cute.
Okay.
I've seen she's pet Sunny before. They live in the kind of block next to us.
See, Cookie says, I'm Episcopalian, married to a Catholic. The main wife signed the document saying she would raise our children as Catholic. Then almost every time I visited with the deacon before the wedding, he said he lost the document, asked her to re-sign it. That sounds like my parents right there. Mrs. Fire EMT. I can guess your profession. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing well. Consequences of eating if you're trick-or-treating. The comment is like, how... You know what? I have heard of that, but I didn't know there was a show about it. We were remembered by my old pastor who ripped in my mother-in-law a few days prior for saying something unkind about me. Wow.
Ooh.
Sounds like a good pastor. Mm-hmm. All right. Noodle time.
Oh, yeah. Son, you ready for dinner?
Yes, I'm dying.
Huh?
I'm dying. Amanda, why? Why haven't I eaten?
Mother.
Nutrients. Uh-oh. Can't read chat. Let's see. I'll wait. Alright. So this is where we're at. This is just noodles and tare at this point. So I was lurking for a while at company, but no worries, man. Let's see. The story is interesting, Graham, because biscuits in Costa Rica are rare. You know what? I can sort of imagine that, actually. Very small church, and they are very faithful. One of the helpers was crying at our wedding. He was so happy and so proud we did an Episcopal wedding. Nice. Sounds really like... Is intimate the right word? I guess? Talking to chat. Let's see. Done me around 6 and considering one of his daughters. Oh yeah, I do know how parents can be about the kids. I'll tell you about my mom sometime. Alright. Oops. Black garlic, gochujang, tare, pork broth, a little bit of gochugaru on top. We've got some scallions, shiitake mushroom, some barbecue pork from the grocery store because I was in a hurry, and some Naruto maki with a perfect 6.5-minute marinated egg. We're doing our wedding at an estate, and funnily enough, the estate we're looking at having it at, we were just invited to a Christmas dinner there for a... Oh, really? Okay. Let's drop that in there.
Oh, looks good.
Alright, Amanda.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Some chopsticks here. Very presentable, Graham. Wow.
I'm presented.
I'll take presentable. I'll take presentable. That's what we're looking at there.
Chilly Tacoma weather. I'm feeling the chill, man. It's just a drop down, I think, to like 37 degrees tonight.
Yeah, it's gonna be cold tonight. Not cold, but like not Indiana cold.
Yeah.
But chilly.
Chilly. And I'm feeling it. Like I should have sort of planned my haircut a little bit better. I think because it's the back of my head is missing the armor.
Thank you very kindly, Villa. I appreciate it. Your intent was understood.
What's tea weather? Oh yeah, I had a nice cup of honeybush tea right at the beginning of the stream. Sunny's sneaking. Winter comes, Florida guys may suffer. I don't know that we'll suffer. We may have trouble adjusting. Me more than Graham. Graham is definitely more adaptable.
And Vella, if you're ever in the area, stop on by. I'll be happy to make you a bowl. Half the streamers I follow got back from TwitchCon and immediately started streaming. Mm-hmm. You know what? It's like being stuck, not being able to do the thing you enjoy the most. That's how it was for me. And I mean, the IRL stream definitely scratched the itch a little bit. You know what I mean? Let's go over to the stove, actually. Alright, those are done. Wonder if that's the cold front we're getting on the East Coast later this week. Oh, it could be. People on the plane were telling us this is actually kind of like unseasonably cold for this time of year. I thought that was interesting because, like, I remember Miko's wedding being like cool, but not really like chilly. Mm-hmm. You know.
Boomerangs are hard to do, man.
Boomerangs.
Yeah.
counter. I'm going to reset these noodles to go ahead and mix the tare with the broth. Just sort of like when they're all going in the same direction on top of the bowl here. Leave a divot big enough for the egg.
Oh man, Graham. The egg is perfect.
Yeah. I didn't win best nudes for nothing, Amanda.
Say. Certified best news.
Twitch food and drink approved. Could use some colder weather. I'm with you, Cookie. As a horrible, I've generally considered inviting you guys to my wedding because that's how much I appreciate you guys in the short space of time. Why would that? How could that possibly be horrible, Bella? I am honored. It is going to be quite far, as I understand it, especially from the West Coast. But we'll see what we can work out. If you're serious. If not, I appreciate the thought.
I mean, yeah, I don't know that it would work for us going, considering that we have other travel plans. And only so much travel time, unfortunately.
Amanda's got to keep me grounded.
Mm-hmm.
Will I overcommit every time? Yes.
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 Honey, feeling good? I had dinner.
Feeling great. Had a little rest. Had a meal. I know what that's like.
Yeah, say Dap. I know that. I know what you mean, man. CNN.
Rihanna, thank you for that that host there. You're here just in time for plating. Do it. The meat alone will be worth it.
Mm-hmm. Hello. How are you?
Is it spicy? Is it like really spicy?
What?
What you're eating?
I mean, it's got like the kogarashi.
It's actually gochugaru.
Oh, I see, in the broth. I got so excited about the eggs. It's a good like warming heat.
There's a bad accident right at the answer. Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm glad you made it home. Yeah, Daff, that's perfect, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And that goes for everybody, by the way. Like, if you think we're not invested in the goings-on of your personal lives, you are incorrect. Alright, I'm going to try the broth first.
You can bowls that size. Yeah, we have a couple of ramen bowls. They're handy.
It's pretty spicy.
A good amount of kick to it, yeah?
Yeah.
It's a gochujang.
Did she poop for you?
She did not.
Okay. Sounds like she needs a poop. I'll be back.
Literally only 4 bits. Thanks, Rihanna.
We miss you too, Rihanna. Thanks very much for those bits. Put these shoes on. Keeping my apron on too, because it's chilly outside.
Yeah, I just put on a robe.
Oh, good call.
Highly recommend.
I'll be fine. Here we go. Come on, son.
$84 year day. I actually saw, because I have Minneapolis on my like weather group thing because I've been there before, and I saw it was like a high 84 today. I was like, whoa, man, it's hot. I've actually got I've got my Heat Tech socks on right now. I definitely do have some fuzzy socks though. It is hard to get Grim to even wear socks in the house. Take that sunny air out of there. even dinner if you're not eating or picking sunny hair out of it. Shakes voted for Graham on the poll. Okay, there's a poll tonight. You guys want to vote in it? Who wore the cupcake apron best? And Graham's pulling ahead. It's a ramen. It's really good. The egg is like perfect. So Graham used gochujang and the tare. It's got a good amount of spice to it. Yeah, I've been hungering for some ramen though. Karen, what's her face? I think Louise was winning. I mean, if you need to give a pity vote, we won't judge. Say of a wedding present for my college advisor above my fireplace. Probably thinks it's trivial. Some seashells found diving at cement found Joe Block. Really appreciate him attending the wedding. Oh yeah, I mean stuff like that. It can be really nice to like have in your house to make you think of these people that, you know, mean something to you, right? I have to have cereal for dinner. I mean, you're at Disney all day. That's tiring. You can't like say that I'm nice to you while also saying I'm mean to you. It doesn't work out that way.
Guess who poo-pooed?
Sonny, I believed in you. You did it.
It wasn't Graham. It was Sonny.
Can I have some cereal and pie for dinner? Living your best life.
I can. You know what? I can tell Daft missed us.
Right.
I can tell. Pie to top off. I forgot.
He's just hoping the mask fight happens tonight.
Looking great. Thank you, Fandros. Thank you. I did a lot of walking this weekend. Also, I would just like to point out, by the way, that I love all you guys for being food nerds. You guys are like the Graham fam, right? There's no bigger food nerd I've ever met than Sammy.
Alright.
That guy, holy jeez.
That guy knows about food.
I watched him single-handedly eat like $120 worth of food at the night market we went to together. It was insane.
The night market had some crazy food.
Had some really good food, though. I have no missing. Sammy used to be a cook. Oh, I know. We learned all about the Sammy history. But, like, he just... it's the stuff he knows. He knows, like, about everything. It's crazy.
I'd say a lot of people that were cooks know a lot about the one food, like the style of food they cooked in the restaurant. But Sammy just knows so much about all sorts of different foods.
I know what you guys want here.
Okay, got that zoom.
I know what you guys want here.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to boomerang was the egg.
This is always the best. So you're mixing the broth with the egg yolk.
Oh, on Instagram? Yeah, I tried it. Like, I couldn't really get me, like, getting it. And boomerang is tricky. Like, it's quite fast. So I was like, I'll just do, like, sort of moving the egg around and boomerang that.
I think the black garlic is a good idea for ramen, but I don't know if it fits. I don't know if it works great with gochujang.
And gochujang already has a lot of that, like, sort of sweet flavor.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I'll try like black garlic with like shoyu or soy sauce. You know what I mean? How TOS allows this. The pork's pretty good.
Say not bad.
so long since I've done this. I was overdue. It's happening all in your mouth.
You know what's crazy? I'm like, I don't even think it was that long ago because we made ramen when like Fandros was here, right?
But even that was like 3-4 weeks now.
Yeah, month-ish.
That was the holiday weekend. That was the first weekend of September.
Ghost pepper challenges? Oh boy. Oh, that's gonna get spicy.
Speaking of, I've got a challenge, a heat challenge coming up. Taz is sending some ghost peppers, and I'm supposed to make Madras curry with it.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. Oh gosh.
So I need to touch base with him and get that going.
These mushrooms are so good.
Had some time. Vanilla. I don't have dates yet. You gotta give me some dates.
Graham, we cannot go to Britain this year. Vindaloo. Specifically, the Graham's making...
Yeah, so Taz requested Madras, so I have to make it. But Vindaloo normally I think is suited to getting like crazy hot a little bit more. Or at least that's what I think of. I'm not the world's foremost expert on curries. I have Taz for that. October of 2020 for the wedding proper. I would appreciate an invitation either way if you wanted to include us. And if we can't make it, I can promise a gift. Vindaloo's insanely hot.
I think it's like one of those things that you can like ramp up, right? A lot of like Indian curries like that.
Yeah, it gets up there.
You can like make it extra spicy if you want. I need a lot of spice. I mean, Indian curry can get up there. It's like staying
I think
power,
Indian
right?
food and Sri Lankan food is like the spiciest on the planet.
It's like good staying power too, right? It's like you have like wasabi or horseradish, and it's like really hot, but then it's over.
It's a different heat mechanism, though, right? If you're using ghost peppers that may dominate, I think that's actually his plan. Be on the list. I appreciate you guys during a time I've struggled immensely. I have to extend a True Blue invitation. Well, we will treat it True Blue serious, and we will let you know.
Curry lingers, yeah, right, for sure. Magic curry is more flavorful. Using ghost pepper might dominate. It all depends, right? Ghost peppers have a pretty good flavor for them.
They have great flavor. I really like them.
I think you would have to be like sort of mindful of the balance. Because they're so spicy.
I can tell I'm out of practice, though, because this broth is pretty hot to me. Not gonna lie, guys.
Better say you better start warming up. I was gonna send us some real ghost peppers.
We're gonna be in trouble. Ramen looks really good. I've never had real ramen. I think you should give it a shot, if you can find it. It's the kind of thing, like, it's becoming popular in larger cities. Like, even in Jacksonville, we finally got a couple, like, real ramen places. But you can buy, like, prepackaged noodles. Don't be, like, discouraged or intimidated by anything I do, you know. Just working with real noodles is really nice. That was like Facebook or something.
I was gonna say, like, wait.
Sometimes I have a Facebook tab open and it makes noise during the stream.
But Bella, if you want to try any at home, like instant noodles, Samyang is really good. It is spicy. It's a Korean one that we really like, and then Nissan Rao is like our favorite, like instant Japanese ramen. It's really good, and I think that a lot of like Walmarts are even carrying it now.
Every now and again, I toy with the idea of doing a stream where we dress up instant ramen or make ramen out of pasta, like Italian-style pasta. Because if you want to make spaghetti into ramen noodles, an easy way to mimic the flavor really closely is to put baking soda in the water that you boil the pasta in. And that makes the outside more alkaline, and it resists the broth a little bit more. So that's like an easy way to sort of mimic it. How'd you make the broth? I missed it. This is actually an older broth of mine. I pulled it out of the freezer. It's the pork shoulder broth that I made maybe a couple months after I moved in. Very popular here in San Francisco. Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah.
Furret Turret. What a name. Wait. Yeah, we met you at the Soba meetup. I remember.
Yeah, that name seems familiar. How's it going?
Welcome. How's it going? You are here midway through ramen destruction.
Yeah, the more I'm having the broth.
It's pretty spicy, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
It's pretty spicy.
Gotta
But yeah, this is a pork shoulder broth. It's not actually based on bones at all. This is just like pork shoulder meat that I turned into a simple broth. The tare is gochujang and black garlic. And for toppings, we had green onions, store-bought Chinese-style barbecued pork, a half-boiled egg, and some shiitake mushroom.
Shiitake is so good.
Chugged any ketchup lately?
Wait.
Chef Party used lye soda. He said it's an easy trick. Yeah, so he was using... I watched his VOD, where he was working on his ramen streaming. He used this stuff. If I can find it. There it is. He used this stuff, which has a slightly different flavor. I've tested them both. This is potassium carbonate, sometimes called lye water. But this is used in Hong Kong-style noodles, which are very similar to ramen in many ways. So you can absolutely use like just even a teaspoon of that in addition to your water when making the dough, and it comes out great.
So, one of our lights is actually up here, and it's not a change in it really, but because it's like a downward view, it's getting definitely more light than it does when it's facing my face. I think that's what's going on.
Sugar snap peas would be really good in that. Yeah, they would be.
Oh yeah. Grim was originally going to get some spinach for tonight.
I was going to do some spinach ayitoshi for tonight, which is like a simmered spinach ball. But you simmer some spinach just until it's wilted, marinate it in soy sauce and mirin, and squeeze it out and form it into a ball that then sort of like you place in the bowl and it sort of dissipates all over it. It's really beautiful.
Really good.
But the spinach up there didn't look great, so I didn't get it.
It's okay. We got mushrooms instead.
Let's see. 1/4 of the water, which was not much. Yeah, this stuff is crazy strong. I diluted it by a factor of 10 and tasted it, and it was like inedible. Like it's strong. Spinach, what? That sounds good. Ahitoshi. So it's like, it's just simmered spinach, simmered and marinated. It is really tasty. Oh man. But yeah, we were looking for just an easy stream to do, since we just got back from TwitchCon. I haven't even showered yet. So this is like the stinky airport ramen.
Ew. Your face is really bright. I mean, it's also possible it's just darker now. So, we haven't changed the lights in here, but it may be because it's getting darker outside, the lights are reflecting differently.
We also started late tonight.
I'm also not wearing any makeup. I was like, definitely not going to be bothered with all that, so that might make a difference a little bit.
Yeah, that looked about right. I used like a measuring spoon for it. Just going off memory, but... And yeah, you don't need much of, like for the 300 grams of dough I made tonight, there were only 4 grams of soda in there. I used dry soda though, which obviously goes a bit further, but yeah, you don't need a lot, that's for sure. The face doesn't want face, heh. Daph remembered your nickname.
That's right. I'm the face.
It's Amanda's nickname is the face.
From my old cosplay days.
She has a powerful face.
Yeah, no, I was definitely like not in the mood for makeup or anything. I took a shower, got clean, glowing after deep flight shower, right? Mm-hmm. That's why it's so bright.
Soon I'll be glowing too. Don't worry, guys. I'll be glowing too. Do you want any more of this pork?
I'm feeling pretty full. How much is there?
Got like 4 pieces left.
I'll save it for lunch tomorrow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Make some pork and fried rice, right?
Yeah.
Cube this up.
Excuse
Try
me.
some garlic rice or something.
Ooh.
Oh God, guys, I'm so glad I'm back home.
After ramen bedtime. Say.
Man, I can't go to bed dirty though. not like airport dirty. San Diego dirty.
Oh yeah, I mean, we've been upright since like 6.
Mm-hmm.
And then like been through 2 airports, lugging around luggage, sitting on airplanes, breathing everybody's farts.
Oh, Amanda.
Oh, that's what airplanes are. That was TwitchCon. It was so fun.
Yeah, we had a really good time.
Got to meet up and hang out with a lot of food and drink streamers. It was a blast. Airport dirty. I was really surprised that Graham didn't go for a shower, but
it's important you guys know how committed I am.
Mm-hmm.
I was just eager to get back. But yeah, TwitchCon honestly could have been another 2 days and I would have been fine with it. Like, it was a really good time.
Hygiene is definitely not overrated.
Man, I wore my shorts to the airport. I am a bum.
Mm-hmm. Oh. I mean, it's just like, the thing is like, I mean, it's pretty hard for me to not go a day without showering. But like, especially after the airport, I'm just like, no way, I just feel so gross. Man sit? You mean man spread? Wearing shorts at the airport just makes you a Florida man. It's just like, it was so warm in San Diego.
Man sit. You know, it doesn't count as man spread, right? Unless, like, your bare calf is touching somebody else's calf, right?
Well, also, I feel like it's...
I did not do that, by the way.
And also, I feel like it doesn't matter if man spreading or you're sitting next to your significant other. The worst is when you're between 2 dudes on an airplane and they're both man spreading and you have nowhere to go.
I had one guy, overnight flight, he gets to his seat next to me. This guy's like 7 feet tall, so he's just all legs, right? Mm-hmm. He actually takes his pants off, and he's wearing shorts like these underneath him. So he like takes down his pants and leaves them around his ankles, and then just like puts his knee in my space. I was like, dude.
Oh, weird.
I don't want your leg hairs all over the place. Get out of here.
On the plane. I mean, I understand, like, you can't sit with your legs completely together, right? Just biology. But there's like I'm like, I've been around and I've been friends with guys enough to know when it's excessive. And I also don't care if my husband gets in my space because I'll just be like, alright, guess you're cuddling with me.
Yep.
It's happening. It's the worst. Yeah, no, it was like, that happened to me once. It was like 2 guys on either side and I'm like, bros. Because that is really the best word for you, gentlemen, is bros. Bros. Can you please not? Oh, clipping their nails and stuff. Ew.
I'd freak out.
Ew.
I couldn't handle that.
Blech. That's nasty.
Guy that was like 300 pounds in the serve and I was aisle. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, when I'm in the middle, I'm pretty intolerable too. I'm going to be honest.
Can you please, would you kindly remove at least part of your leg from my space? It's like the worst, right? It's like being in the middle sucks anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like you have nowhere to escape to. Ever like, you like hope that people will be kind enough to let you have like, you know, the armrest because you're stuck in the middle. But yeah, no, it's nice when Graham and I just get to sit together because we'll like often just like put up one of the armrests so we get more room. But, you know, I'm okay with doing that with my significant other or friends, not with random strangers on planes.
Oh man, the flight from Seattle to San Diego though. Mm-hmm. The girl in front of me.
Oh.
took her shirt off in the middle. She was a Twitch girl too. She took her shirt off in the middle of the flight and just sat wearing a sports bra in the seat, like bare skin on an airplane seat. I was like, I don't know how you're doing that.
And just like, I'm like, there's so much gross stuff on those chairs, right? Like, even if they clean the plane, how clean are those chairs ever really getting?
Yeah. I about lost it. I was like, oh god. I tell them, god dang, these airlines, you get squashed, and I'm spelling an aisle. Yeah, exactly. Part of it is that they're trying to optimize space, right? And they're just so not tolerant of, like, people with, you know, like, human bodies, you know?
Yeah, right? Like...
Feet in the window. Yep.
Clorox. Like, I feel like that's a good hack.
It's like we were talking... Music stop, by the way.
Oh.
It's like we were talking about in person with skits. Like, I'd rather be seen as a crazy, like, clean freak at the airport than, like, the girl wearing a sports bra.
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. My thing is, like, it's often, like, hard for me to, like, get to your seat and wipe things down, and then pull the wipes out, wipe things down, and then put them away. Like, I always try to figure out, like, sort of like, how do you position yourself? Because everybody's getting on, everybody's moving around. My thing is, I just always bring a ton of hand sanitizer.
Don't you wear a sports bra on a plane?
I mean, I wear a sports bra, but I wear a shirt over
She
top.
looked very comfortable for some reason. I don't know why. She looked very comfortable for some reason.
No way. I was just like, you're just letting more of the plane touch you. The plane is gross.
Alright, Amanda, let's trade. It's time. You look so cozy, by the way.
I am extra cozy. I've got my cozy pants on, and my cozy socks, and my sweater.
I'm adequately spiced.
Oh, do you need a belly rub? Oh.
Alright, let's see who's online.
Is Molly still on?
Who she might be.
I saw she was eating American snack.
She might be. Gotta sit through an ad.
Of course.
Is she? So she's gonna be going for a while, Rihanna? I have the wipes in my sweater pocket, wipe down as I sit down, then wipe down more. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Maximum cozy. Oh.
If not, I got a backup.
I mean, Graham does have cranes, but I am going to be gaming tomorrow, so it's kind of an ideal time.
So we're gonna put those off till tomorrow, I think.
Just feeling a bit tuckered.
Yeah, no, we're gonna go to bed like right after this. I'm gonna take a shower though. First time you came in, I was doing cranes.
I've been doing it for a while.
August 1st. Do you like Mike-sized pumpkin spice BS?
Oh man.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and read Miss Molly Makes. I do want to catch her again. We had to actually bolt from her because we had a train to catch. Maybe done eating. That's fine. I'm happy to just say hey. Alright. I'll have to wash dishes tonight. Hugs to all. Skits. I will say it forever. It was so nice hanging out with you. I hope you have a wonderful night. Good luck with the dishes.
See you tomorrow. Yep, we'll say tomorrow.
We will be on Amanda's channel.
Tomorrow we'll be gaming. So, check all that out. And I think Graham has some credits to roll, yeah?
Yeah. I'm going to save those for tomorrow so you guys can watch me do it, though. Let's do one of these. Whoops. Whoops.
Oh, no.
Whoops.
Oh, no. Oh, Sammy's like, have a good night. Time to get on another plane. Good luck, Sammy. We believe in you.
Hear my song.
The song of my Twitch.
Hear my song.
You came in for the raid, Dr. Pikachu. Yep, we're headed over.
We're going to go see
Miss Molly.
Miss Molly Makes. Let me see how bad things are here.
Oh, are they stopping?
Okay, well, we're not rating the Smalley makes.
Let me see.
Oh, no, we're not doing that. Let's, Oh, Doug, he's playing Monster Hunter.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Or, Vivi's doing Onigiri as well. Onigiri, or Monster Hunter.
Oh, so they're... Oh, okay. Good call, then. We won't go and raid Molly, then.
Let's see. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Let's raid Little Chef Vivi. She is saving up for university and making onigiri. Alright. 5 cranes tonight. That's not bad. That's not bad. Alright, everybody. Have a nice night. I'm exhausted. We will see you guys Wednesday for I don't know what. Have a nice night. I missed you all.